Alright y'all, we got another classic from the 60s for you today. Got a 1965 Buick Wildcat Convertible. Stay tuned, take you all around her, show you the goodies, get her on the test drive. Alright, let's get into it. Like I said, we got a 65 Buick Wildcat. This thing is super clean, beautiful blue color. Paint and body's in pretty good shape. We're gonna go ahead and start moving down as we come by the passenger door. No major dents or scratches that need to be pointed out. All the chrome trim is intact running down the bottom of the car. As we look down the side, looks pretty straight. Again, no crazy dents or anything that need to be pointed out. Convertible top does work. You'll see that later on in the video. Looking at the trunk, give you a really good view of this beautiful blue paint. It's like a blue mist or emerald mist. I forgot what it was called, but it's super clean. Bumper looks solid. You got a little bit of pitting starting on it. That is why we priced this one a little bit lower than what we normally do. But again, it's just starting. The chrome still looks pretty solid on it. Looking down the driver's side, again, she looks pretty straight. Nothing to point out in these rear quarters. So I really like this color. I think this color is super eye-popping, especially in the sun, because you can start to see some of the flakes. A little bit closer for you guys. Windshield's in pretty good condition. We do have a little bit of a chip right there. No deep cracks or anything that impact vision by any means at all. We kept the old school wheels on with new Firestone tires. Checking out the hood appears to be properly aligned, not catching on any of these corners. No paint chips. Front bumper looks solid again, nice and shiny. I don't see any pitting going on, no rusting, no bubbling or cracking anywhere. So let me go ahead and get this popped open, see if I can find it without, yep. All right, let's get my hand under here. I'm gonna put you down for a second, take two hands. Here we go. Spring's a little bit tight, which that's a good thing. It won't drop down on you, but a little bit tight. As you can see, it's got the 401 under here. In other words, you'll see that they got the 445 on there. It's because it puts out 445 pounds-feet of torque. So this little thing is rowdy. It's super light. She moves. Power brakes, power steering, non-AC. Grab the keys, pop the trunk. Hopefully the battery isn't dead. It was some customers up here looking at it and they left the key turned, so we're gonna see. Trunk is nice and clean. You can tell that it's been freshly splatter painted. No rust, no soft spots, no patchwork. Just a nice clean trunk, kind of how you'll want to start off with. And that paint looks beautiful underneath the trunk. Checking out the interior, you see that she's got a white, somewhat off-white interior. Pretty clean, no rips or tears to really point out. Anytime that you do have a white, after 60 years, you do have a little bit of stains, a little bit of discoloration, but nothing crazy at all. Again, super clean. Pretty sure this bottom part has been replaced at some time because it's super soft compared to the rest, but still has the same stitch pattern. So it kind of gives you an idea of what you could do if you did want to change it. Passenger door is nice and clean, no warping, no peeling off from the door. We got a nice gray carpet. You could clearly tell this is new. There's no discoloration going on. And the dash is in pretty good shape on the passenger side. Got a little bit of a crack right there. Let's get over to the driver's side. Driver's side seats in pretty good condition again. No rips, no tears to point out. Checking out the dash, we do have a crack right there, right in front of the driver. Gauges look pretty solid. Obviously battery isn't dead. We got an interior light on. and driver side door panel nice and tight. So stay tuned, we'll go ahead and knock out this. Let's go ahead and get started in the Wildcat. As you see, she fires right up. It's a cold start. More than likely the fuel gauge isn't working. I know we put 40 in everything, but it's reading past full. I can hear the turn signals. Oh, there's the right one. Left one looks like it's hidden behind like a cracked glass. But either way, there's the right one. No go on the wipers. Nothing on the horn. I hear static on the radio, but it's not getting louder. Yeah, I don't have nothing but static on the radio. Lights are on, I can see those. Everything else is manual, so we should be good. And I know the top works, which we'll check later. We've had maybe like 3 Wildcats. Every single one that I've driven, they've been kind of rowdy to me, if I can't think of a better word. Like, they definitely all want to go. And I guess, you know, being a lighter car with almost 450 pounds of torque, it would make it move. But man, it just seems like these things always want to go, like always. Like right now, I'm not giving it gas, my foot is off the brake. That's just her rolling. And again, we're not on the hill going down or anything, so it kind of gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. Brakes are good, well modulated, no issues there at all. Let's see. Hands off the wheel. She's actually tracking straight. That's about how much play I got in the steering wheel. Not too much at all for a 60-year-old car. Get this buyer's guide out the way. Pretty sure it's drums all the way around just based on the pedal feel. It's not bad, like it's stopping, but I am getting into it just a little bit. Hopefully they're turning left so we're not stuck behind them. Cool. And like I said, this thing wants to go. Like, again, foot off. I'm not giving it any gas, so we might look into that just to be on the safe side. But like I said, this motor, she's always ready. Suspension feels sporty. You know, it's definitely a little bit on the firmer side. I haven't hit any bumps or anything, but I can just tell by how it's driving. It's definitely on the firmer side. We're not bouncing around or anything. I don't hear anything from the doors, no rattling from the windows, and no squealing or anything from the belt. So pretty solid. I'm gonna go ahead and head back, get it on the rack so we can check out it. So we got the 65 up on the rack, starting with the rear bumper. Bumper's actually in pretty decent shape. Lower bumper, you can see it looks like somebody left a piece of duct tape on or something and ended up pulling the chrome off, but that's on the lower side. Getting underneath the car, just came off the test drive, no signs of leak from the gas tank. Trunk pans and frame look pretty solid. A lot of surface rust, of course, when you don't have any coating, but that's normal. Drum brakes in the rear, all stock suspension. At some point in time, the suspension's the muffler's obviously been done, because those aren't stock. Moving further up on the passenger side, frame looks nice and straight. We do have some soft spots in the floors right here and over here. Can't see through them all the way, but there are some soft spots there, just so that you're aware. And then on the driver's side, frame is nice and straight, and these pans look solid. No issues over here that I can really point out. Like I said, we just got those soft spots over here. Again, you can't see all the way through, just something to be mindful of. No signs of any leaking from the trans or oil pan. Again, just came off the test drive. Drums up in the rear, front, and all stock suspension. Front bumper looks good. No signs of any rust or pitting or cracks. Nice and solid. Coming down the passenger side, again, newer tires, stock wheels. Frame and body look pretty solid. From when they painted it, you got runs in the clear. Nothing crazy though. And rear quarters look nice and solid. No bubbling. Same thing on this side. Again, body and frame look nice and clean underneath, nice and straight. I'm gonna go ahead and let the top up so you guys can see that. That's about far enough. All right, so like I said, top's pretty solid. No rips, no tears in it. Top's in good shape. You see it just came up. Let me flick these lights on. There you go. So if you're interested in this 65, make sure you give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website or Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe below.